Amy Medford with Medford Knife and Tool. Knives on the table today are for Aventuron in Sheboygan. Hi. All right, Sheboygan, Wisconsin. Carl Martins is the owner. Dan is the knife contact there. They're located at 631 North 8th Street. Again, they're in Sheboygan, Wisconsin, 53081. Telephone number is 920-783-8168. They have a beautiful website. They're very outdoorsy. They have gear and paraphernalia for outdoor camping, adventures, fishing, there you go, you name it. And I mention that because the very first knife you're gonna see has a cool little laser engraving on it that I dig. So let's see what we have headed their way. Yeah, this little micro Praetorian T, very simple. It has a little figure of a guy fly water fishing. Super subtle. I am a fan of less is more. So reverse tuxedo, and we have a little bit of blue on the pivots. We went blue, PVD with brushed blue, because the laser engraving has a blue, an overall blue tone to it. So I thought that was just really nice, classy, and underdone. So micro Praetorian T, and then here's the fully sculpted custom micro T with the satin drop point blade, blue anodized lightning handle and spring, a brushed clip, and standard hardware. This is a very difficult color to get, and occasionally we have a request for it, and it's just kind of a crapshoot. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, but this came out really nicely. It's a bead blasted, very subtle green, so it's almost like a reverse tuxedo, but the color on the handle and spring is a very subtle OD green. So slim midi marauder, PVD drop point, PVD hardware and clip with bead blasted OD green. Here's a Praetorian slim flipper, S35 PVD Tonto, faced and galaxy flamed handle, blue anodized spring. And a Genesis T with an S35 PVD drop point. This is our stained glass with kind of a very subtle violet but mostly blue anodized handle and spring, PVD breaker, PVD clip with blue pinstriping. Super sexy. And a full-on blacked out Praetorian T with 3V Tonto. So 3V PVD Tonto, laser engraving in the fuller. The only shiny part on the knife is the shoulder pin. Nothing we can do about that. Blackout Praetorian T. A Scout MP in the OD green version. The two main colors available on the website are OD green and black. If you see this knife with no breaker, it's the Scout. If you see this knife with tumbled blade handle and tumbled blade and hardware well, it wouldn't actually come with a breaker. That's originally was our production Praetorian, but they're all made here in-house. Same materials, same everything. I believe this is Carl's personal carry. When I saw the blade for this, I just flipped. It's just beautiful. It's got violet, mauve, tawny, caramel, orange, you name it. It's like the Canyon de Chez. And the reverse side is even more colorful. We did a bronze anodized spring with bronze hardware and a brush and flamed clip that complements the handle beautifully. MP3 breaker. And then the last knife today is the USMC EOD. This is the EOD tool that the Marines use. We send it out for deployment for Air Force, you name it. I mean, it's just got so many amazing tools on it. Titanium hammer plate. Comes OD green, coyote black, saw teeth on the back edge, blunt edge with the choil here. The choil is purposefully there so that they can get a nice sharp edge and have a clean transition to the blunt end. I know guys have asked about that. So this is meant to probe underneath the ground for when they're searching for mines. We have the saw teeth on the back. We have a carabiner hole and a screwdriver, and then we've got the choil there so that you don't slip your finger down on the sharpened edge. USMC EOD comes with a Kydex sheath and it's got the titanium hammer plate. Wonderfully versatile tool, very user-friendly and super heavy. I've seen video footage of guys breaking a safe open with that knife successfully. And they're like, I remember when the video came through and the thank you to Greg. It was awesome. So that's a really sturdy tool. It does the job. I've also heard Greg get emails and phone calls in the middle of the night from overseas years ago. Guys were like, hey man, we tried it on the Hummer, we tried to break it on the Hummer, we did this with it and that with it, and man, that thing works well. So the EOD is an exceedingly reliable, hardcore tool for prying all of the things that you want to do with your folding knife. Don't do it with that knife. So if you don't have one yet, it's a great knife to carry. Like I want to carry one on my leg just around town. Kidding, not really. Okay, anyway, Knives on the Table are headed to Aventuron in Sheboygan. Check them out. Keep watching the videos. Until the next time, I'm out.